Hello everyone, welcome back to edquest and the world of generative AI. In the previous videos, we have discussed about agents and Agentic RAG. In this video, we will be differentiating between traditional RAG and Agentic RAG. How are these related to each other? How do these distinguish from each other? With the help of following points in the simplest way possible. So let's go. First, let's look at traditional RAG. Think of it as a one-way street. A user asks a question and the system immediately retrieves some information from its database and provides an answer. It is a very straightforward single-shot process. The key here is that the system has no memory or a feedback loop. It doesn't learn from previous interactions, and it can't tell if the information it retrieved was actually helpful. This brings us to the third point. There is no way to improve results. The system is limited to the initial set of information it retrieves. If that information is irrelevant, outdated, or just plain wrong, the system has no mechanism to correct itself or try a different approach. It is like a librarian who only looks at the first book on the shelf and hands it to you, even if it is not the right one. It can't go back, reevaluate the request, and find a better book. This approach is great for simple, direct questions, but it falls short when things get more complex. This is where Agentic RAG comes in, and it is a game changer. Unlike the one-way street in traditional RAG, Agentic RAG is a dynamic, multi-step process. Think of it more like a problem-solving session. Imagine when you ask a complex question that requires multiple steps to answer. For example, what is the capital of the country that won last FIFA World Cup? And what's the average rainfall there in July? An Agentic RAG system is designed to handle these multiple hop questions. It acts like a detective, breaking down the problem into smaller, manageable steps. Crucially, it has the ability to use external tools. This means it can go beyond its internal knowledge base. It might use a search engine to get the latest weather data or a calculator to perform a calculation. And this leads us to third key point, dynamic information gathering. Agentic RAG doesn't just retrieve a chunk of text, it actively gathers information based on the steps it needs to take. If the first step gives it an answer that requires more investigation, it can go back and perform a new search, perhaps with a different query. It's like the detective who follows a new lead. It can self-correct and adjust its plan in real time, ensuring it gathers the most relevant and accurate information to build a comprehensive answer. In short, traditional RAG is about retrieving information. Agentic RAG is about intelligently and dynamically gathering and synthesizing information to solve problems. And this shift is what will enable AI to tackle more complex, real-world tasks in the future. Thank you. See you in the next video.